Good morning, everybody. It's Steve of Real Progressives. And the narrative of our quote-unquote revolution is being co-opted. It's being co-opted over and over again. What we're seeing now is a shift, a giant shift, to try to take away all the fuel from everything that we fought for, to try and repurpose it and refocus it towards buyer's remorse, towards people who genuinely wish that Hillary Clinton would have won this election. They're co-opting our movement, they're co-opting our energy, they're rolling it back towards the Democratic Party. And the Democratic Party has not even so much as apologized. They've not even acknowledged what has happened. They've not even acknowledged what has happened. Now, as Bernie Sanders is pushing for Keith Ellison to take over the DNC, what we also notice is that Keith Ellison is a supporter of no-fly zones. Now, this may not seem like a big deal to you, but it's all about the stuff that we fought about with Hillary Clinton. Now we've got Chuck Schumer looking to take over. Chuck Schumer, Wall Street Chuck. Folks, it's the same old song and dance. Now we've got Barbara Boxer out there trying to sound like she's looking out for the people and the vote. And she's calling for us to do away with the electoral college. I'm not joking. I'm really not joking. And many, many, many are falling into this in the name of unity. The gaslighting that occurred about single-payer health care during the primaries, there was an article that was posted earlier that's posted by Real Progressives on our page. If it's not out there now, it'll be out there shortly. Talking about the destruction that occurred to the efforts for single-payer health care because of the way that the Hillary Clinton campaign gaslighted us, took our issue and threw it in the toilet. In the toilet! And these people want us to feel guilty for not supporting Hillary Clinton. And now they're trying to get you to take to the streets to say how horrible it is that Hillary Clinton didn't get elected. Shame on you. Shame on every single one of you who see Hillary Clinton as a lesser evil. Shame on every single person that views Hillary Clinton as a lesser evil, even now. Shame on every single person who believes Hillary Clinton is a lesser evil. What she has done is she created Trump. They elevated Trump. They Pied Pipered the son of a bitch right to the White House. They did that. They built that. It's documented. It's not conspiracy. It's truth. Hard-hitting facts. And now they want us to rescue their asses from this fiasco? This is not a matter of some principle to, I'm not helping you. This is a matter of they destroyed the momentum we had for single-payer health care. They destroyed that by their incremental bullshit. They took away the idea of free college for all. All the things that we as progressives fought for, they literally shit on. They literally shit on it. And so every step along the way, we are now in a situation where we are going to have to do more work than ever on the real issues to get ourselves back to where we were. But instead, we've got people willing to say, not my president, about Trump. Where were you when the superdelegates and all the gaslighting with the media and everything else stole the primary from the one guy who could have beat Trump? Where were you? So they're out in the streets, they're doing this, that, and the other, and they want us to somehow or another unify because we're stronger together. Sound familiar? No, thank you. I'm looking for more than an apology. I'm looking for action. I'm looking for them to demonstrate a change. I'm not going to fall back in line. I may support Democrats when they're right because I'm a progressive and I will support the next progressive standing. But I am not, and I mean not, making excuses for the Democratic Party. And I will not allow them to herald themselves as the lesser evil. Folks, if you know for a fact that someone does not share your sensibilities, but you know someone is faking like they do, but really doesn't, where do you want to work? Do you want to work on the people that absolutely have no interest in your sensibilities? Or do you want to sit there and change those who claim to be like you, but are not like you? They're like a fake, a fraud. The answer is, the real enemy of progressivism is not the Republicans, because they are the Republicans and they do what they do. They actually had a fair election. The real issue is Democrats who fake to be progressive, yet are not. And if we just unified and actually became progressives and did what progressives do, like fighting for the environment, for real, not in word, but in deed, if we actually stood together as progressives, we would have the single greatest voting bloc in the world, and the Republicans couldn't do anything to us. But instead, they keep pushing these corporate neoliberal warhawks, no-fly zone peddlers, these freaking people that shit on universal health care, that shit on citizen benefits, and continue to push these means-tested nonsense. Means testing is a way of dividing us yet again. I was talking to a friend the other day who's a divorced guy, and he makes just over the $125,000 limit that they have for this stupid education plan Clinton was humping. Just over it. But he's got a bunch of kids and he pays child support, and he was not eligible to get them college if that would have gone through. Why is that? Because means testing is a sign that you believe that taxes fund spending. And that's a sign of a loser. That's a sign of someone that doesn't understand. And these are the very people trying to co-opt our movement. These are the people trying to co-opt our movement, co-opt our energy like a vampire, sucking the life out of us so that they can stay alive. Don't let it happen, folks. If you're going to fall back in and try and do the Dem Enter strategy and go ahead and reform the Democratic Party for the millionth time, be my guest. But for God's sake, don't be an easy lay. Make them work for it, for goodness sakes. Make them work for it. Don't let them get the cow for free. Make them put a ring on your finger. I'm serious. They are literally trusting that you will not hold them accountable for anything. And it's proven time and again, and it's being proven now right in front of your face. Right in front of your face. At what point in time are you going to know your own value? Know your value. Stop sharing mainstream media. Stop sitting there suckling into the very people like Cenk and others who sat there and were like completely like, you've got to vote for Hillary. And then all of a sudden now they're talking about, we got to fight the Hillary supporters. Do not let these people off the hook. Make them admit they were wrong. Because we can't move forward in like some fake universe. We need truth. Truth is what was missing the entire primary. And now they're trying to rewrite the story again. Are you going to let them? Are you going to let them gaslight us one more time for good measure? Are you going to keep falling in there? Are you? This is where we're at. They're doing it again. They're doing it again. This is Steve with Real Progressives asking you to stay woke. Stay woke. Have a great day, everybody.